How's it going, everybody, and welcome to drawing vlog number 6. So I mentioned in my previous video that I am going to try my best to be uploading once a week, and here's my attempts at going at that. I mean, realistically, in general, I really do want to be being more consistent, even if I'm not drawing, just not like posting videos, but just drawing in general, because I mentioned before I want to make a couple mangas, but obviously I need to draw so I can make sure that I am ready for when I do start working on that more, aside from just doing the script on my own time and stuff. But anyway, what am I practicing today? Today I am practicing drawing the heads at various angles. One of my biggest weaknesses whenever I am drawing is with two things, as far as like drawing like people. Drawing their hands and doing their heads. Now when it comes to their heads, either it's the angle or the details. I wanted to just focus on one thing today, because one thing at a time. I am just doing like the angles of the head, just practicing doing them at various angles. Not everything is just going to be at this front face view. Sometimes it's going to be like a three quarters, or it's going to be from the back or the side. Sometimes it may be all the way up like an eagle view, or all the way down, who knows. So where you have to see under the chin. So I want to get better at drawing like these different angles. So that's really what I practice on today, and I'm going to be practicing on for the rest of the week until probably mid next week. And then I'll probably do a similar video like this again, where I just do the exact same stuff, and I'll just see if I improved better on just how the angles look. But the way how I did these drawings, or at least I did these angles for the head, surprisingly did not intimidate me, and it's honestly very surprising to me, for the main reason that I always get very nervous when it comes to drawing like the heads of whatever I'm doing, whatever character I'm doing, anime or not. I get nervous always drawing the head. I think one of the big things that made it a lot easier as far as like getting these angles down was really paying attention to like that vertical and horizontal line. I watched the video, I forgot the video, the title, or the person that made the video, but I'll have the video in the description, and it was talking more about like the guidelines, especially with the vertical and horizontal line, to use that to your advantage of where the eyes are going to be at, where how do you know where the eyes are basically looking at. The vertical one for how their chin, where their chin is, and how their nose is, all of that to align, because I do the square method. If you notice in all of my drawing videos, it's basically just a vertical and horizontal line like a plus, and then I just draw like a box around it. I didn't really take advantage of those lines per se all the time. Drawing those definitely made a huge, and definitely pay attention to those, made a huge, not even just advantage, but it definitely just made things a lot easier as far as like align. Now I do gotta practice a bit of the alignment, like obviously the ears, like on the right side for the ears, they are not, I'm pretty sure I could fix that over there. And even then though, with some of them in general, just like drawing just the head or the actual skull of the head. So like I said, I'm just focused on just drawing like the angles of the faces. I'm not really too like nervous or that crazy about like getting like the details, because obviously I didn't really care for that. I'm probably going to be doing that later on this month, but right now I just want to focus on getting these angles down for the head, because one thing at a time. Like I mentioned, doing the heads, it is the thing that makes me super nervous for every drawing. I'm glad that I feel confident when I did this one. I will say though, at the bottom right where I just did a below, where the camera is basically like showing like under the face, that one is probably my worst one. I don't think I did a really good job when it came to that angle. So that one I'm definitely going to have to get a lot more practice in, as far as with that angle. Other than that, I think maybe my best one is probably, it may be either looking down to the right, or 3/4 below, or 3/4 below. Yeah, one of those two are probably my best ones. And also another reason why I also want to get better at this is because I've actually been wanting to do this since like 2020. I'll post a picture up on the screen, but I had a video of a drawing of Teen Gohan. Now This drawing is good. It came out really good. The problem is the pose that I did for that drawing wasn't what I wanted it to originally be. I wanted it to be like something totally different, a whole different pose, which I'll have on the screen so you can see what I am talking about. Yeah, so maybe one day now I can actually reattempt that old drawing that I wanted to do and see, and so I can put that basically to the final test after I finish practice doing the heads, because again, the plan is just practicing the angles and then just doing the details along with it, and then that way I can do that Gohan drawing, because that Gohan drawing is basically having his head at an above view, or his whole body actually. So I'm very excited for that. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this drawing vlog. Hope y'all had a good week or so for the 2 weeks at this, or week and a half into the New Year's. Yeah, if you enjoyed this drawing vlog, make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care and peace.